ng magaganda at piling-piling program. Ito lamang himpilan ng DWPL.
Lingkod ng Bayan, kaagapay ng mamamayan. Ang programang maglilingkod sa sambayanan, katuwang ang ating mga public servants. Lingkod ng Bayan, kaagapay ng mamamayan. Kasama ang inyong lingkod, si Flory Gabitan, tuwing Martes, alas 12 hanggang alauna ng hapon, dito lamang sa DWBL 1242 sa inyong talapitan.
Pilipino ako, sa puso't diwa. Ang buhay ko sa bayan ay tataya. Pilipinas na aking bansa. Ang iwanan kay hinding-hindi magagawa.
Ikaw ang tahanan ng aking lahi, lahing kayumanggi.
Okay, magandang tanghali po sa ating mga giliw na tigapakinig. Ngayon po ay araw ng Martes, ika-23 sa buwan ng Nobyembre. Sa ngalan po ng Lingkod ng Bayan, kaagapay ng Mamamayan Media Action Group in partnership with Marikina City Police Station. Ito po ang inyo abang lingkod, Flory Gabitan. Magkakasama-sama po tayo isang oras dito po sa ating Lingkod ng Bayan, kaagapay ng mamamayan. Siyempre, magandang tanghali sa aking partner. Tayo ay punong-puno ngayon, partner, no? Bumati ka na, magandang tanghali sa
Magandang tanghali sa iyo, partner. At syempre, magandang tanghali at isang mapagpalang araw sa lahat ng ating mga tagapakinig at taga-subaybay ng ating programang Lingkod ng Bayan, kaagapay ng mamamayan. Muli na naman tayo magkakasama-sama sa loob ng isang oras para maghandog sa inyo ng ilang mga pagbabalita at ilang mahalagang impormasyon na ikatuwang natin na ihahatid ng ating mga panauhin sa araw na ito. Gaya nga ng sinabi ko, partner, speaking of guests, mukhang mapapalaban ka ng Inglesan, partner, ngayon sa ating mga guests. Parang nakita ko, parang mga foreigner ang ating mga guests, partner. Kaya yung mga natatago nating mga iilang English dyan, parang mailalabas natin, partner. Gaya nga po ng nasabi ko, napakaganda po ng ating programa ngayon at panauhin po natin ng President at Vice President po ng Foreign National Keepers Network na maya-maya lamang po ay ipapakilala sa inyo ng aking partner. Partner, nais nating batiin ang aming ama, ang minamahal na ama ng National Capital Region Police Office, si Police Major General Vicente Dupa Danao Jr. At syempre ang aming ama sa Eastern Police District, ang aming napakasipag na District Director, si Police Brigadier General Orlando O. Yebra Jr. Syempre, partner, binabati rin natin ang lahat ng kapulisan, lalong-lalo na ang Marikina City Police. Gayun din, binabati natin ang pamahalaang lungsod ng Marikina sa pamumuhunan ng ating minamahal na ama ng Marikina, ang walang pagod sa pagbibigay ng serbisyo sa Marikina, Mayor Marcelino Marcy Teodoro. Partner?
punong-puno ka, hitik na hitik. Muli po, maaari nyo po kaming pakinggan, panoorin sa DWBL 1242 kHz AM band. At maaari din po sa ating FB DWBL live streaming. Gayon din po sa YouTube. So, ang bumubuo po ng ating team kaagapay headed by Chief of Police of Marikina City Police Station. Makakasama po natin dito po sa ating napakapalad na araw ngayon na makakadaupang palad ang mga banyaga na nagmamalasakit at nagmamahal po sa ating mga kababayan, sa ating Filipino citizenry. Kasama natin, partner, mamaya ang ating
Tama,
Chief of
partner.
Police. Oo. Pero meanwhile, ang bumubuo po ng Kaagapay Media Action Group, siyempre, we would like to thank yung ating COP, ang ating ACOPA, Police Colonel, Police Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Gantang. At ang ating mga reporters, Corporal Robin Barameda, Police Corporal Chris Pati, at syempre yung ating ACOPO, no? We have 7 minutes after 12 o'clock. Maraming salamat sa aking pilot, kay Sergeant Corporal Clado, and then kay Robin. Thank you very much, ACOPO. I arrive on time. Hindi ako late, ha? So tayo po'y magpapatuloy na. Dahil hitik na hitik tayo, partner, nais nating ihatid muna ang mga nagbabagang balita mula po sa bulwagang pambalitaan ng Marikina City Police Station. Most wanted person arestado sa Marikina. Ang detalye, ihatid mo, Corporal Barameda.
Matagumpay na naaresto ang isa sa most wanted person sa pinaigting na operasyon ng Marikina City Police Station na pinangunahan ni Police Lieutenant Archie Palomar, hepe ng Warrant and Subpoena Section. Ito'y sa bisa ng warrant of arrest na inisyu ng Metropolitan Trial Court Branch 76, Marikina City. Naaresto ang suspect pasado alas 3 ng hapon noong ika-16 ng Nobyembre taong kasalukuyan. Nakapiit naman ng suspect sa Marikina Custodial Facility. Yan ang ulat, Kaagapay Robin Barameda.
Kawatan, arestado sa mabilis na aksyon ng Marikina City Police Station. Ang detalye, ihatid mo, Corporal Barameda.
Dumulog sa impilan ng Substation 4 Marikina PNP ang biktima upang i-report ang pangyayaring panloloob ng isang kawatan sa kanilang tirahan sa kabaan ng Ginto Street, Barangay Malanday, lungsod ng Marikina noong ika-22 ng Nobyembre taong kasalukuyan. Ayon sa biktima, pasado alas 12 ng madaling araw nang siya ay magising sa kaluskos na nanggagaling sa unang palapag ng kanyang tirahan ng kanyang usisain. Nadatnan niya ang suspect habang nanlilimas ng kanilang gamit. Agad namang umiska po ang suspect, tangay-tangay ang cellphone na nagkakahalaga ng 6,000 piso. Sa agarang responde ng otoridad, naaresto ang suspect na kinilalang si Jerome Berbes, 22 taong gulang, na pawang residente din ng Barangay Malanday. Kasong robbery ang kinakaharap ng suspect na kasalukuyang nakapiit sa Marikina Custodial Facility. Yan ang ulat, Kaagapay Robin Barameda.
Dalawang lalaki arestado matapos manakit ng 2 menor de edad. Ang detalye, ihatid mo, Corporal Pati.
Paglabag sa Republic Act 9262 ang kinakaharap ngayon ng suspect na kinilalang si Jonathan De Los Reyes alias Atan, 29 na taong gulang, isang scavenger may kinakasama at kasalukuyang nakatira sa Barangay Jesus de la Peña, syudad ng Marikina. Ito ay matapos niyang saktan ng kanyang kinakasama na itatago sa pangalang RB, 24 na taong gulang at isa ring scavenger noong ika-17 ng Nobyembre 2021 sa Barangay Santo Niño, Marikina City. Ayon sa isang concerned citizen na nakasaksi ng pangyayari, mainitang nagtatalo ang mag-live-in partner nang walang ano-ano'y hinampas ng suspect ng metal na tubo ang biktima sa kanyang mukha na dahilan upang magtamo ang biktima ng sugat sa noo. Dito na tumawag ng rescue ang concerned citizen at agad pinuntahan ng Rescue 161 at nilapatan ng agarang lunas ang biktima. Sa kabilang banda, agad ding nadakip ang suspect ng mga rumesponding kapulisan ng Substation 3 ng Marikina City Police Station at ngayon ay nakapiit sa Marikina City Police Station Custodial Facility. Yan ang ulat, ito si Kaagapay Chris Pati.
Plan Bandilyo, anunsyo publiko. Hitid mo, Corporal Pati.
Paalala po para sa kaligtasan ng lahat para maiwasan ang anumang uri ng krimen at karahasan na maaring mangyari sa loob at labas ng ating mga tahanan. Maging alerto, mapagmatsyag, mapanuri sa ating kapaligiran para maiwasan ang maging biktima ng gaya ng mga sumusunod: akyat bahay, snatching, budol-budol, salisi, karnaping, basag kotse at anumang modus ng mga taong nagbabalak ng masama. Narito ang mga pamamaraan upang makipag-ugnayan sa ating kapulisan dito sa syudad ng Marikina. Maaari pong tumawag sa mga sumusunod na numero. Para sa ating Tactical Operation Center, maaari pong tumawag sa teleponong 646-1631 o di kaya sa mga numerong 0927-968-4311 para sa Globe, 0921-301-6965 para naman sa Smart. I-dial naman po ang 161 para sa Emergency Medical Services at 646-0427 para sa ating Bureau of Fire. Ito ang inyong kaagapay, Chris Pati.
So this time, tulad po na ating nabanggit, hitik tayo ngayong araw na ito. We have 14 minutes after 12 o'clock. Atin naman pong ihahatid ang ating mga accomplishments, programs, projects, and activities ng Marikina City Police Station. Yan po ihahatid sa atin ang aking partner, Kaagapay Julius.
Partner, para naman sa Marikina City Police Station activities and programs sa nagdaang linggo, ang kapulisan po ng Marikina ay naghandog ng kasiyahan at nagbahagi ng kaalaman sa karapatan ng bawat bata sa mga kapatid natin na Muslim bilang pakikiisa sa pagdaraos ng 29th National Children's Month na may temang New Normal na walang iwanan, karapatan ng bawat bata ating tutukan. Ito po ay ginanap noong ika-16 ng Nobyembre taong kasalukuyan sa Barangay Tumana, lungsod ng Marikina. Last November 17 naman po ay nagkandak ang Marikina City Police Station ng isang simulation exercise or CIMEX on armed encounter with robbery suspect. Layon po nito na makita ang kahandaan ng ating kapulisan kapag dumating ang ganitong uri ng insidente sa aming nasasakupan. Ito po ay dinaluhan ng aming Chief Directorial Staff ng Eastern Police District, si Police Colonel Leon Victor Rosete. Nagsagawa din po ang Marikina CPS sa pangunguna ng aming Station Health Unit ng mass vaccination to persons under police custody. Ito po yung mga PUPC po namin, kung saan po personal na pinuntahan ng aming Station Health Unit ang lahat ng custodial facility at detention cell upang mabakunahan ang lahat ng aming PUPCs. Ito po ay ginanap noong ika-17 rin ng Nobyembre, taong kasalukuyan. At noon naman pong ika-18 ng Nobyembre ay muling inilunsad ng Marikina City Police Station ang Second Marikina City Police Station Inter-Unit Fun Shoot 2021. Ito po ay dinaluhan ng aming minamahal na District Director na si Police Brigadier General Orlando O. Yebra Jr. Kasunod po nito ay ang pagbibigay ng kortesiya ng aming District Director sa alkalde ng lungsod ng Marikina, Mayor Marcy Teodoro, bilang pasasalamat po sa suporta at pagmamahal ng lokal na pamahalaan ng Marikina sa ating kapulisan at upang paigtingin pa ang magandang samahan at relasyon ng lokal na pamahalaan at kapulisan. Yan po yung mga mahalagang kaganapan na naganap dito sa Marikina City Police Station. Back to you, partner.
Okay, so muli po, we have 15 minutes after 12 o'clock. Nalalapit na tayo, no, sa napaka-exciting na portion ng ating panayam. We are very fortunate. Sabi ko nga, I supposed to play this song, Kaya lang, sabi ko nga, you've got a friend. Jigger, you've got a friend. Batiin muna natin best wishes and congratulations to Police Colonel Mrs. Melesio Buslig, COP Muntinlupa City, member of PNPA Kaagapay Class 96. Ictus Main and Ictus East in Bacolod City, Pastor Joe Ascalon and Pastor Andrew. Bugoy's Grills and Restaurants in Iloilo City. Team CIDG Region 6. At syempre, ang SWAT team ng Marikina. Team Leader, Police Lieutenant Jeric E. De Los Santos. At sa lahat daw ng SWAT ng Marikina, sa SDO Bravo, PSMS Roberto D.V. Marcelo, Police Corporal Mark Andrew, Parungawan kanya. Si Parungawan na kanyang piloto. Okay, Attorney Eric Valero. Hindi kay Attorney Mau, kay Attorney Visconde. Siyempre, binabati natin ang ating Chief PNP. Magandang tanghali po, Police Director General, Police General Leonardo Carlos. Ang TACDS Police Major General Rodel Salmonia, the Acting Chief Directorial Staff, at ang Police Major General Bartolome Bustamante, the Directorate for Police Community Relations Office. Magandang tanghali po. Siyempre, sa NCRPO Director, Police Major General Vicente Danao. At sa ama ng Eastern Police District, magandang tanghali po kay Police Brigadier General Orlando Yebra. Si ako po is Police Lieutenant Colonel Victoriano de Castro. Si ako pa is Police Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Gantang. Magandang tanghali siyempre sa ama ng Marikina, sa katuuhan po ng kanilang alkalde, si Honorable Mayor Marcelino Teodoro. So this time, tulad po ng aking naipangako, saludo po tayo, no? Bukod sa napakapalad po ng ating mga kapulisan, diyan po sa Marikina, dahil meron po silang isang ama o chief of police na ay devoted, dedicated, higit sa lahat po ay punong-puno ng ay mga programa at proyekto, hindi po lamang para magserbisyo sa ating mamamayan, seguridad, para pangalagaan ng seguridad. Ito po ay ang napakagaling na leadership na ipinakikita ng Chief of Police ng Marikina City Police Station. Ang kanyang adikahin po is to attain inclusive and sustainable peace and economic development. There should be integration and strong collaboration among local government unit, ang PNP, and the community under the principle of Filipino Bayanihan spirit. So once again, makakasama po natin dito po sa ating palatuntunan, siyempre ang ating ang ama ng Marikina City Police Station, kasama natin sa pakikipagpanayam sa ating mga kaibigan na talaga po punong-puno ng malasakit sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino. Police Colonel Ben Liner Capili, ang Chief of Police po ng Marikina City Police Station. Sir, magandang tanghali po.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Tita Flory. Good afternoon, Kaagapay Julius, at sa lahat ng mga tagapakinig ng ating programa. No? Nandito po ako muli upang samahan kayo at ang ating invited guest for this morning's program, no? Yung presidente ng Foreign National Keepers Network at yung kanyang vice president na mamaya ay ating makakapanayam.
And I suppose kapiling na natin sila, Colonel Capili.
Okay,
I suppose kapiling na natin. Okay. Nakita ko na, no? Okay.
And Ma'am Tara.
Good morning,
Okay,
Ma'am Tara and Brother Imad. Good morning sa inyong dalawa.
Okay. Magandang tanghali po sa inyo. Siguro I would like to give the introduction for our guest, and first and foremost, we are very thankful we are very thankful that you are loving the Filipino citizenry. Thank you very much, Miss Tara and Mr. Amar. Okay, I would like to introduce first Miss Tara, American-born, Filipina by heart. Americana sa Maynila. I was caught
Good.
by that. Miss Tara is an Miss Tara Elizabeth Pons, BA siya, MBA, American residing in the Philippines for almost 4 to 5 years, Foreign Legislative Ambassador for PITAC, Natural Medicine under the Philippine Department of Health, FNKN President, social media influencer. So we are very fortunate, a very young lady, a single lady, who has a very, very soft heart with us, we the Filipinos. Good morning or good afternoon, Miss Tara.
Magandang umaga and maraming salamat for your introduction. You're too mabayat. Maraming salamat.
Okay, and she is the president of the Foreign National Keepers Network. That's the FNKN. And we have also with us the vice president of the FNKN, Mr. He's the founder of Hunger No More. Very touching, no? Hunger No More charity organization. Founder, United Foreigners, Filipinos Association, honorary envoy in the Office of the Presidential Advisor for OFW, Board of Trustee in tagapagtaguyod ng sining at kultura ng Pilipinas, Advisory Council member in Police Community Affairs and Development Group, CIDG, and Manila Police District, Consul, Goodwill Messenger of Peace and Social Justice in the International Special Court of Arbitration and Human Rights in the United Nations. He is none other than Mr. Ahmad Amar. Good afternoon, Mr. Amar.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Maraming salamat for the introduction. Good afternoon.
Yes, and again with me, with us is my co-anchor, Police Lieutenant Julius Criste, and the Chief of Police and the father of Marikina City Police Station. We have with us Police Colonel Ben Liner Capili. Sir?
Okay, good afternoon, Ma'am Tara and Brother Imad. I deem it appropriate to invite you here because the people and the entire Philippines is looking at you, and you have been doing good and roaming around to do charitable works. So that's why it is our honor to invite you here in our simple and humble radio program. It is actually a radio program of Marikina City and the entire NCRPO as well. And we are actually inviting people like you and all public officers who are doing well in their respective careers. So again, congratulations and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having us. It's really an honor for both of us. I know.
Yeah, before we
Partner.
proceed, Tita Flori, I just would like to give a little background about FNKN because after Yolanda, FNKN was organized. I understand, no? And nowadays,
yes.
from 2014 up to this date, FNKN has been doing good, no? And they are doing charitable works not only here in Metro Manila but the entire Philippines as well. No? So go ahead.
Colonel, may I add to that? The FNKN provides, no? They provide safe haven for the foreigners residing and working here in the Philippines. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, Ma'am Tara, what motivates you to do charity works in the community?
I think that most of us as foreigners in this country, I mean, I'm American, so we always want a purpose. We want a cause. We want something that makes us feel good. And in America, life is a little bit simple. It's a little bit easier than it is here in the Philippines. And me being given this opportunity to live here, to be embraced by the culture, I only feel like it is my responsibility then to give back to the people that allow me to be a guest in your country, the people that embrace me, that are so hospitable to me. So if I can just give a little bit or spread goodwill of others or promote our advocacy, then that's the mission that I have. That's what makes me want to do what we do.
Yeah, you know, your charity works are now being recognized in the entire Philippines. Almost also social media posts are heading your charity works along with Brother Imad, the vice president, and you two are doing good. Now, what about you, Brother Imad? So, what motivates you to do charity works here in the Philippines, and why Philippines?
Yeah, first, thank you for hosting us on this program, and we're very honored to be with you today. Actually, I've been in and out the Philippines since 2005, almost like 16 years. And during this, I was always touched by the Filipino culture, by the kindness of the Filipinos, by their hospitality, their respect to the foreigners. So there, when we decided to move and to settle here, and since that time, it was always inside me to try to help as much as I can, as Ms. Tara said, to pay a little bit back to the kindness that we are receiving during our stay in this beautiful country. So I started actually alone in the beginning until I connected with the police community affairs. I was invited by General Sermonia, and we started making much bigger programs, and we started tying up with the PMP whenever we'll have any outreach. So this is basically in brief how it started.
And by the way, Brother Imad, you made mention about your previous engagement with Filipinos abroad. Would you like to tell us something about that?
Yes, of course. Actually, there is lots of things to say about.
May I interrupt?
Yes.
May I interrupt, Mr. Sir Amar? We are now playing. We are now
Yes,
playing the videos. These are the activities, the programs, the projects, and all those things are dedicated to the Filipino citizenry. Thank you very much. While we are having the interview, we are now playing the accomplishments of Foreign National Keepers Network. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Hello, Tita Flor. I was able to interview Brother Imad in some occasions. Actually, we have this mentoring group every Thursday. No? And Brother Imad told me about his personal experience about Filipinos abroad. He has some engagement there. That's why he became a Filipino friend. So would you like to tell us something about that experience, Brother Imad?
Yes, definitely, Brother Colonel. Actually, as I told you, since 2005, I started being engaged in the country here. But I worked with Filipinos since almost 1998. And honestly speaking, with no single exaggeration, I was impressed and shocked in the culture and in the Filipinos abroad, the OFWs. I was really inspired by them. It's always a curiosity for me on how the OFW manage their life, where you always notice when they go there, the homesickness and the loving feeling of loving or lacking the country love. They just gather together as one. They unite directly. They make sure in the first 2 months, all of them, that's how it is. It's like standard. They just get from their salaries the nice tools that will make them live happily. The volleyball attire or the basketball attire, the video key. so they can gather in a simple way during their weekend or their off day. And then after the 2 months, after they settle their payments, they compute how much money they need exactly for their living. They remove this amount, and the rest of the amount is all going to be sent to their families in the Philippines. I was very curious because, you know, it's very hard for someone who's working and suffering abroad, big pressure, big stress, sometimes abused by the client, not to think of himself and to send all his money to his family. You know, in our culture, it's not that common. You know, we can send small part of the saving that we do to our family, but not all of it. The Filipinos, they send everything. And when I ask them, how come you don't think of yourselves? Why you don't save for yourselves? So when you come back, at least you have money back home. All their answer is the same. Our happiness and the joy is when we see our families happy. When I make sure that my brother and sister are going to school and getting good education. When I make sure that my father is taking his medicine on time and he don't need anything. This type of family bond and culture, so selfless, it's very noble, and you really don't find it in any other culture. That's why the Filipinos have very typical, noble, amazing culture, and it really inspired me a lot. This is one of the things, you know, that you can notice among the OFWs. Of course, there is lots of stories I can tell you about it, but I don't know. I'll stick to the program timing and to your questions. So
Yeah.
that's
Yes, thank you, Brother Imad. I'm sure most of our viewers or all of our viewers are inspired with your words. That's how we value our family. You know, Tita Flori, uh, uh, prior to this program, no, we have a little chat with Brother Imad, and I told him about our program. It's just 1 hour, so we cannot just narrate everything here. So, what about you, Ma'am Tara? Prior to your engagement with the PNP as president of FNKN, what do you do, and what brings you here in the Philippines?
Well, I've always been a supporter of the PNP, dating back to 2017, 2018. I donated a patrol vehicle in Tarlac because my local police station had no had no mobile vehicle at the time. So I donated a Ford Ranger for them. And then I became close with them because as an American, typically we are close with our police force, with our armed forces. And then I started doing relief missions with them in Tarlac because that's where I lived. I was here actually to promote natural medicine and to protect Filipino medicine, the indigenous people, and indigenous medicine as well. But I became friends with the PNP more so. And then I think 2018 or 2019, I became friends with General Eleazar. So then obviously he started engaging me more in activities, and noticing that I was basically on my own doing these relief missions that I wanted to keep doing for my advocacies to help people. And then before you know it, I became friends with General Bustamante. I drove to Bicol by myself to do a relief mission with him, and then General Sermonia. And then they finally approached me with the FNKN and said, you know, instead of doing this on your own all the time or just by yourself with the PNP, you should join FNKN. You should represent us as a whole. And then they teamed me up with EMAD, and I'm so blessed because now I have so many friends because of FNKN. EMAD's like my brother. He's my confidant, my advisor. He's everything for me. And I would have never guessed that, you know, somebody from America and then someone from Lebanon meeting in the Philippines and having this relationship and sharing the same advocacy. And now we have so many thousands of foreigners that we have found that share the exact same advocacy as us.
Okay, thank you. We're looking forward to work with you, Ma'am Tara and Sir Imad. I think Tita Flori and Kaagapay Julius Criste has something to say.
Yes, may I ask? No, I really appreciate, and I would like to execute one salute to Miss Tara, being a very beautiful young lady, almost the person with a good look. She's good looking. She's very beautiful. And one thing that calls my attention is her very soft heart with the Filipino. In fact, there was a caption here that she's Filipina by heart. So knowing that she has a very big heart with the Filipinas, I really appreciate. We've been viewing the videos wherein you render all the publicities with us, and may we once again ask the president and the vice president of FK FNKN FNKN, Foreign National Keepers Network. Uh, Before you started, this was 2014. You started before, as you were. This was created by the Philippine National Police, embraced by the intelligence branch. Knowing that there was an incident, it was during the Yolanda typhoon, wherein so many foreigners, they've been looking for the family who are victims of and it all started there, and everyone feels, both of you, all of the members, all of the officers of FNKN, your hearts that belongs to us. You are very successful, and now may we ask, they have a continuous program projects being done by the FNKN. Would you like to please share it with us, Ma'am Tara?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Brother
Ma'am
Emad can
Tara.
also. Yeah, I'm still here. Can you guys hear me? Voila.
Yes. Would you like to please recently nagkakaproblema ba tayo? Okay. Recently
Pwede.
you just had an activity wherein again there a public service with the community. May we once again ask, and please you can discuss it here, your programs is in the near future, and the implemented being implemented.
Yes, Madam. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Miss,
okay.
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, basically, me and Emad, we
Please
move
go ahead.
constantly. Yeah, we are doing projects almost every 2 days, I would say. We try to go somewhere. Recently, we did Manila Police District because General Francisco there is a huge support to us. And we have a huge support network of foreigners there as well. So we did oath taking there. Sir Emad donated tablets to students. We've donated quite a few tablets lately in Manila Police District. We've also done relief missions in Tarlac. We've done vitamin giving, feedings, basically nourishment, nutritional guidance for these people. We've gone to Bataan. We've really tried to go everywhere every single week. We're trying to branch out from NCR to Region 3, to Region 4A. So at least 2 to 3 projects typically per week is what we do. And we are entirely volunteers. We are self-funded. We rely typically on other foreigners to assist us, or else just ourselves. And we see where the help is needed the most. And then we try to hone in on those areas so that way we can assist them. But lately we've been doing a lot of outreaches, but a lot of giving for students, because we know that because of the pandemic, many of them are stuck at home. Many of them are trying to study and they can't because they don't have laptops, they don't have tablets, they don't have the access to school supplies. So Sir Emad has been so kind and generous to donate a number of tablets lately for students to continue their education. And we also monitor these students to make sure that they're keeping good grades. In order for them to have these benefits, they also have to maintain a good academic standing.
Yeah, Miss Tara, we heard you have you're going to launch another program about the OFW. What about it?
That I will allow Sir Emad to touch base on, because he's much better in regards to that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sir Amar.
Yes. You can hear me.
But Brother
Actually,
Imad,
Colonel,
what about? Yeah. Go ahead,
the
Brother Imad.
OFW.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, now what we are trying to do, Colonel, we are now trying to start connecting with the embassies of different countries that's here in the Philippines. And we are starting to take appointments to meet the high officials of the embassies so that we can, through them, have like a liaison officer whom we can communicate with in case there was any problem that we can help in the OFWs wherever they are located. Like, for example, recently, maybe few months back or less than 1 year, I guess, there was big explosion in Lebanon. I don't know if you heard about it, in the capital, in Beirut. And there was lots of casualties from that explosion. We were able to connect with many OFWs there, and we connected with the Lebanese consulate here and with the Lebanese officials in the Lebanese police, high ranking, and they connected with OFWs and they provided them big support and big help, and they gave their contact numbers like hotlines to be reached if they need anything. This is one of the examples. There is other things where we receive sometimes complaints from OFWs, some of them in the US, some in Australia. Lately we had one incident where one seafarer, he drowned from big wave and he was lost in Australia. Also, we coordinated with the diplomats and they tried to connect with Australian police to see the rescue missions. They tried a lot actually to do their best to help him, and they sent lots of planes and helicopters, choppers searching for him. Unfortunately, they weren't able to locate him because it's a huge storm and very big place. So, but we try as much as we can. Same in Saudis. Whenever they have problem, we try to interfere through our people there and through the embassies. So we're trying to make it not only local, not only to help the Filipinos here in the Philippines, but also to reach out in whatever abilities we have to the OFWs.
Thank you, Brother Imad. Actually, Tita Flory and Kaagapay Julius, Foreign National Keepers Network consists of different foreign
Sir,
nationals.
Colonel.
Yeah, go ahead, Tita Flory.
Yes, Colonel. Question here. I suppose Tara or either Sir Amar could answer this. There's a question here. FN or Foreign National Keepers Network is an office that an individual Filipino could them if ever they would be asking for pero bago po natin ipasagot yan sa ating mga panauhin ang President FNKN Tara Punch, gayon din ang Vice President si Mr. Imor. Mr. Amar, tayo po'y magbabalik pagkaraan po ng ating station ID.
Mula sa top-rated music station ng dekada 80, ang WBL. Patuloy na naglilingkod sa inyo sa pamagitan ng mula Lunes hanggang Linggo. Aaliwin kayo ng aming comentarista at public service program. Ito lamang himpilan ng DWBL.
Lingkod ng Bayan, kaagapay ng mamamayan. Ang programang maglilingkod sa sambayanan, katuwang ang ating mga public servants. Lingkod ng Bayan, kaagapay ng mamamayan. Kasama ang inyong lingkod, si Flory Gabitan, tuwing Martes, alas 12 hanggang alauna ng hapon, dito lamang sa DWBL 1242 sa inyong talapitan.
Muli po nagbabalik ang ibang lingkod, Flory Gabitan kasama ang Police ang Chief of Police ng Marikina City Police Station, Police Colonel Benliner Kapili. Napakapalad po natin at kapiling natin at ating nakakapanayam. Ulitin ko, American-born, Filipina by heart, Amerikana sa Maynila. Ang presidente po ng FNKN, Foreign National Keepers Network, Ms. Tara Elizabeth Bond. Gayon din ang kanyang Vice President, si Mr. Ahmad Amar. So, muli po nagbabalik ang inyong abang likod, Colonel. Yung naiwan natin na katanungan kanina, no, kay Ma'am Tara, gayon din kay Sir Amar. If ever na, yung ating there is a question actually here asking where to get in touch, no, with the FNKN. I suppose relative sila, sir, na foreigner din. Go ahead, sir, go ahead. Colonel Kapili.
Yeah, Tita Flory, we have a procedure. No? We can always contact them through us. And
They're asking.
Yes, Tita Flory.
Yes, sir.
I think the Police Community Affairs Development Group have the procedure on how to address the problems of our kababayan through FNKN, Brother Imad, right?
Yes.
Actually, also we
Yes.
we have Facebook.
One thing we are asking
It's
now.
called Foreign National Keepers Net.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Probably Mar will be giving us the Facebook page wherein everybody or to whoever would like to reach out to
Yes,
the
yes.
although there is a process there. Mar will be giving us the Facebook account, sir. Go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
it's called it's Foreign National Keepers Network, and usually they send us direct messages there, and Ms. Tara or myself, we go through all the messages and we directly reply, or we see what we can do, and if it's things that we can directly help, we intervene direct, and if it's police related, we usually refer it to the Police Community Affairs and Development Group through their hotline, and they will be guiding us and whoever is complaining what to do.
Okay, Kaagapay Julius, do you have something to say?
Partner, Sir Ben, honestly, up to now, I'm still speechless. I'm enjoying watching and listening to you guys.
Yeah, I have a question to both of you. We have been discussing things seriously. I know you have been doing good. I have a question for Ma'am Tara and Brother Imad. On a personal note, what are your engagement or activities other than the PNP?
What engagements we do
ask,
other than
before
PNP?
our guest, before
Most of my life now is involved with the PNP, I feel like.
we're not ending.
What about
Yeah.
your personal engagement with business or family?
We're now trending.
I have none. I have walang asawa, walang jowa, walang anak. So my life consists of
Miss Tara.
working with the PNP, working with natural medicine,
Yes, Miss Tara.
promoting that.
Sarah, Tara is very busy person. So we would like to inform you both that as of this present time, we are now trending.
Because of so many fans of Ma'am Tara and Brother Imal, perhaps. So
I
we're
haven't
just,
even got to share it yet. I'm trying.
and
I'm trying to
FPN.
share it. But
what about you, Brother Imad? Other than
Because
engagement
of
with
the
the PNP,
because of
what
the
else do you
popularity.
do?
Personal, like business, you mean,
Yeah.
Colonel?
We are
Yeah,
trending.
at business side, actually, we have like a real estate and development company. We develop, properties, townhouses, subdivisions, and also we're involved in recruitment agencies where we send OFWs abroad. And now one of the programs we're trying to do is to make sure to go through the municipalities direct, where we will shoulder all the expenses on the OFW inside the Philippines, so they don't need to pay anything actually until they reach to their client. We're shouldering everything. This is as part of our engagement as foreign nationals to help as much as what we can the people who need jobs. And we have some consultation companies actually for mainly for foreigners and students. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Brother Imad. Tita Flori,
Okay,
sir, the
actually, we
floor
cannot
is yours.
respond. Yes, thank you to all the viewers and to keep asking us to shout, but to each and every one of you, very much. Only the FNK is so popular, very popular is the officers of this, especially Miss Tanda, sir. Everyone is telling that Miss Tara is so beautiful. Beautiful inside and out. So I was looking at the
You have to
comments
meet
here.
her in
Miss Tara
person.
is a very beautiful. Yes, and everyone is attention. Everyone is called by Filipina by heart, Americano sa may need.
the generals coined that. The
We only
generals
have
coined
about
that.
When
5
you
minutes.
meet her in person, you will love her more. You will love her more.
Tita Flori, we will be having a
Okay,
program
Colonel and
here in Marikina.
Colonel and
Tita Flori, oh, naghangs.
answer, go ahead.
We will be having a program here in Marikina, Tita Flori and Kaagapay
We only-
Julius, ano?
Yes, sir.
And we're looking forward to work with Ma'am Tara and Brother Imad.
So,
It's our honor,
okay,
of
so
course, to work with you.
with that, we only have about 5 minutes. We only have about 5 minutes more to go, and this time we will be asking for the message our guests who really hard to us and to the Filipino citizenry, and they're taking good care of the foreigners here in our country, taking good care of the Filipinos in our country. We love you, Miss Tara and Sir Amar. This time we will be asking for your parting message. Please go ahead. We'll start from Miss Tara Elizabeth Bunch.
Maraming salamat again, you guys, for embracing us and accepting us. And I know that there's a lot of our foreigner friends watching. I've seen Bataan, I've seen Tarlac, Davao, Negros Occidental. These are areas that are highly populated but highly engaging foreigners. And not only do we do relief missions and outreaches, but we help each other. That's also a thing too, because sometimes the foreigners may be apprehensive to speak to the police, or they might be scared, or vice versa even. But this is building a bridge between foreigners and the police, and building the bridge of camaraderie between us foreigners as well. So like I said, when I said I've made so many friends here, but I can see the messages. Some of them are from Bataan and Bulacan, Tarlac, those places where they are doing a lot of good work, but we also help each other. I get messages from foreigners that maybe they have a problem, maybe they have an immigration issue, or they have an issue where they need to contact the PNP, but they're scared or they're hesitant to. So then they just reach out to me, and then I kind of bridge the gap. And then they're delightfully surprised at how good the PNP are to them. Because I tell them, you know, the PNP are here to protect us just as much as they are to protect the Filipinos. So we always need to embrace that relationship with them. And I'm so fortunate that I have this with the FNKN, that I have the relationship I do with the general, especially General Sermonia. He's such an important part of this. General Noble, Bustamante, they all support us so much. So we are so thankful. And the foreigners here, we want to keep everyone safe and informed. We want them to have a good relationship. And then if they can do outreaches and missions like me and Sir Imad in the other provinces, then we do that as well.
Oh, okay. With that, thank you, Miss Tara. How about a short parting message from Sir Amar?
Yes. Yeah, here.
Maybe
Yeah, actually, I would
parting
like
aids, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, I would like just to stress that we are part of this community, and we want the community here to know that we as foreigners, we love them and we love the Philippines same as they do. And we will definitely do all our best to support and to help. And we will focus on strengthening the act of giving and never fail to help whenever we can. And when we do this, what we are doing, we are doing this without expecting anything in return.
Okay.
So I hope together.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the message coming from the Vice President. We will be asking for another schedule for FNKN. Time, umabot na po tayo sa oras ng ating pagpapaalam.
Thank you, Brother Imad. Thank you.
Chief of Marikina Police Station, my partner.
Thank you very much.
Thank you once again, Ma'am Tara and Sir Amar.
Thank you so much.
Ito po ang inyong lingkod. Muli po tayo magkarinigan. Colonel Kapili, my partner, Police Lieutenant Criste, Ma'am Tara, Sir Amar. Thank you very much. Muli
Maraming
sa
salamat,
darating
Madam.
na
Thank you very much,
Martes. Thank you
Ma'am
very
Tara
much,
and,
Jigel.
Sir Imad.
Sa ngalan po
Thank you very much, Ma'am Tara and Sir Imad.
Ayan. Ito po ang inyong abang gabitan.
Only the opinions and views of its respective block timer, producer, radio announcer, writer, and production staff, and does not in any